Munchausen by proxy may be the single most complex and lethal form of maltreatment known today. It is formally defined as the falsification or induction of physical and/or emotional illness by a caretaker of a dependent person. In most cases, the perpetrator is a mother, and the victim is her own child. Most cases of Munchausen by proxy go unreported, indeed, entirely undetected, due to the covert nature of the maltreatment. A recent study indicates that when a case of Munchausen by proxy is finally recognized, up to 25% of the sickened child's siblings have already died, most likely earlier victims of the perpetrator. Only when the same pattern of symptoms appears in the second child of the family, or the third, or the fourth, or the fifth, have professionals and legal authorities been forced to realize that motherhood can twist into a strange, illness-related type of abuse that, unlike battering or sexual violation, defies ready categorization. Indeed, doctors are the unwitting accomplices in Munchausen by proxy, conditioned to have blind faith in what they are told by patients and families. It is undeniable that what a parent says is usually the best guide to what's wrong with the child, so it takes an enormous shift in attitude for a physician to accept that the stories ring untrue, that the test results are normal, that no treatment ever works, that no amount of testing is ever enough, and that the parent is more accurately called a perpetrator. Of course, the best lies are the ones that mix fact and fiction. Children can show real symptoms, yet how they are created can remain conveniently undisclosed. A parent can be ruthless in her quest to garner emotional satisfaction from the ailments of her child. She needn't be highly educated, only persuasive. If Munchausen by proxy perpetrators find that interest is waning in their drama of selfless caretaking, they can move on to new audiences, new hospitals, new emergency rooms. They often scour textbooks or the internet for medical information to enhance performances that could be put any good actress to shame. We know that even adult Munchausen by proxy victims may not disclose the true sources of their illnesses out of fear of abandonment or punishment if they stop being sick. Other elements creep into the Munchausen by proxy picture, such as Stockholm Syndrome, epitomized by adopting the cause of violent abductors. Children often protect their abusers and resist making revelations to the very medical and social service personnel who could rescue them. Mark Feldman, MD. Munchausen by proxy has now been renamed factitious disorder by proxy. The DSM-5 criteria for factitious disorder are as follows: falsification of physical or psychological signs or symptoms, or induction of injury or disease in another, associated with identified deception. The individual presents another individual to others as ill, impaired, or injured. The deceptive behavior is evident even in the absence of obvious external rewards. And finally, the behavior is not better explained by another mental disorder, such as delusional disorder or another psychotic disorder. The presentation you are about to participate in is an interactive piece. We would like to offer the following disclaimer. If at any time you feel uncomfortable, please inform the presenting parties so that they may shift their focus to another member of the audience. As members of the audience, you will be playing the parts of the foster children of the Gregory family. Amy will be playing the part of Julie, the young child of the Gregory family. Alexa and Jonathan will be the parents and perpetrators of factitious disorder by proxy.